Hi Aquarius, this is your forecast for the month of July 2017. This is a general reading for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, or Aquarius Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or in addition to the brief, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, and I invite you to follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/findinglove for monthly love readings. So Aquarius, the first week of July, you are focused on your partnerships or agreements or contracts. This is all about couples, partners, friends, lovers, colleagues, people that you are connected to in some type of bond. So this is a week about mutual respect, love, sharing, a rapport with others, a mutual exchange. Now, for some of you, that means repairing a relationship or bringing an end to some kind of hostilities. Maybe you're reconciling with someone. But for others of you, again, this is about trust and relating to another person. So your feelings this week are important. How you feel about something that you're attached to. Are you feeling loyal and devoted and caring, loving, or are you feeling suspicious and anxious and worried about something that's bringing you in confrontation with another person? So this could be a week where, you have greater understanding. You're looking at others and you're showing your love for them. You're relating to them. Some of you may be focused on a partnership and the direction that it's headed in. You have a lot of motivation and a lot of drive. There's something that you want to create with another person and you want to follow up on that. But for others of you, you're looking at your relationship. And maybe this is with an ex-partner, somebody from your past, and there's a sense of aimlessness or a need to reorient yourself. Some of you will be ending a relationship. Maybe you're withdrawing your love or you're putting more into it than the other person. The feelings are off somehow. Maybe you're emotionally out of sync. So there could be issues concerning incompatibility or infidelity. Somebody could have violated trust in some way. There could be some broken agreements or issues of contention to deal with. And if that's the case, you may feel as if, everybody's against you. You may feel at war with others, at odds. And so what could be a positive atmosphere is contaminated by your irritation or your doubt or your lack of confidence or sense of uncertainty, which creates an unease between you and others. There could be situations where you're connecting with people and you thought maybe this was the love of your life and you just have to be with this person, and then all of a sudden they're getting on your last nerve. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully this is a week of good partnerships, sharing love, happy unions, finding that emotional balance with another person and feeling good about it. Now, the second week you have this Knight of Pentacles. So this could be earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. So it could be that you're trying to make progress in a relationship, or there's a contract that would bring some income for you, or a business contract. You're trying to move forward somehow. And whatever it is, this is going to be a week of hard work. You're putting in a lot of effort. You're being very diligent about something. Some of you may have to travel for business this week. Maybe you're dealing with managing something, or money managers, or people in a particular trade, or craftspeople, engineers, somebody developing something. And this could be a week that focuses on being good with your hands, you or someone else. So this could be a week that's very work-oriented. So for some of you, this is focused on, again, a business partnership agreement or contract where you're having to put in some work and get some income. And for some of you, there could be some unexpected income that comes in for you this week. This is about slow and steady progress. Getting some tangible results from a situation and improving your finances in some way. So maybe you're, again, getting some kind of money or income that you didn't expect. Maybe there's a contract on the table for you. This is about being practical. Now, if this is a relationship, then this is going to be a week where faithfulness, loyalty, devotion comes into question. And some of you may be involved in a secret love affair, or your partner is, or you're just involved in situations that open up better romantic possibilities for you. You're being more social. And for most of you, if there aren't any third-party situations, then you're with somebody that you feel good about. You feel like this is solid. You're putting in that effort to build a relationship, to put it on solid ground. And you don't want to be involved in anything that's flaky or fly by night or risky. You want something tried and true. And so you're being very patient this week. Whatever it is, you're getting very close to that finish line. You're almost there. This is a week of building the foundation for something that's worth waiting for, whatever that is. Now, for others of you, you're feeling like your partner is becoming a drag. Somebody is raining on the parade. Now, maybe this is because there's some instability, or there's some delays, or some problems. It could be some problems in business, or some dishonest financial dealings. Maybe you feel like you got underpaid for a situation, or there's a lack of progress or planning. Maybe you're being too conservative. Whatever it is, this is a week that's going to give you the patience for working out some details that will make you feel better economically and emotionally and with regard to your security. So this is a week where who you have been in the past is going to be scrutinized. Your habits and behaviors are going to be either rewarded or they're going to be tested. Anything that you've been doing that feels comfortable for you, that's second nature to you, whether you're spending too much or too little money, too much or too little time, or you're putting too much or too little emotion into a situation. You're going to take a look at where you're spending the majority of your resources, your time, your energy, your money, your talents in a situation. For some of you, again, this is about a long-term relationship, whatever that relationship is, business, professional, personal. So some of you are going to feel that there's a lack of understanding with another person. Maybe somebody's being emotionally unresponsive. Maybe somebody is lacking in some way, lacking experience or responsibility. Maybe they're not acting like the Knight of Pentacles and they're being rash or impulsive, or they tend to think they know more than they do, Or maybe the effect of something they did, they're trying to blame on other people. The consequences, they're not accepting responsibility. For some of you, it's the physical side of life that's important. And maybe physical involvement is stressful or confusing. Some of you maybe, you're conflicted in your emotions and what you feel. There's some kind of power struggle. Again, whether that's emotional or financial. So this is a week of making some kind of tangible progress and working hard to get there. Now, the third week, you have this Seven of Wands. So you're trying to gain an advantage. Now, maybe you're trying to gain an advantage, again, in business, with your income, in a relationship. Maybe you're having to protect yourself or defend yourself, especially if there were issues of infidelity or loyalty involved in a situation. This is a week where you may very well have the advantage for now, but you're trying to keep your ground in this struggle. And if you felt like people were attacking you, you may feel like everybody's coming at you, that everything's happening at once, that people are adversarial and that you're in a battle. But you're trying to stand your ground. You may be very defiant because you strongly believe in your position. This could be a week where some things come to a head for you. In the positive, maybe you just have a very strong sense of purpose and you're asserting yourself. You're rallying other people to your side. You're trying to influence others. This is a week for you to then, if that's the case, make some beneficial changes in your relationship. Again, you could gain an advantage through some income, something that you didn't expect, a new contract. It's going to be important for you to be very flexible, for you to be adaptable, because this week is going to have both opportunity and challenge for you to deal with. So whatever you're doing, that Knight of Pentacles says you got to put in that hard work. And indeed, this is a week where perseverance counts. It may feel like an uphill battle, regardless of what the task is. No matter how small or how great or complicated, you're going to have to put in that hard effort. People may be coming to you. They may be seeking your advice, trying to get your assistance, and it may require that you change your schedule a bit, rethink some things, change your priorities. And of course, the best way for you to find success is to pull people over to your side. Maybe you're overseeing something, and maybe everybody's not pulling the load fairly, or you see some mistakes or some errors, and so it's your job to instruct others, to motivate them, to push them. But you have to be careful about how you do that. They have to feel as if this is a team effort and that you're not judging them or criticizing them unduly. Now, you could be on the other end where you feel as if people are coming at you, and that no matter what kind of effort you put in, that Knight of Pentacles is raining on that parade. You're trying hard, but you're just not getting credit. It could be, though, you're stuck. You're not yielding to something. You have a firm position, and if you change just a little bit, if you bend, you might be a little bit happier. So you could be taking your frustrations out on people, even if you don't even realize it. And the truth of the matter is, you need to take a closer look at a situation. You need to look deeper into something and recognize that you may need to just reconsider your position about something. Now, the last week you have this Queen of Swords. This could very well be you, or it could be someone else. Could be another Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Now, if this is someone else, it means that a situation, the outcome of a situation, largely rests with another person. So this may have to do with being very career minded. You have that Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to gain an advantage in business. And it could be that you make some decisions to put, romance or something on hold while you pursue your security. Maybe you're dealing with some kind of hardship and you're having to try to gain an advantage with your income because of it. Some of you may be making some decisions about maybe school or, paying for education in some way. Maybe you're coming in contact with somebody who's giving you some type of advice, maybe a professor or a parent or an advisor or a counselor, an educator, maybe even a lawyer. So this could be somebody who is professional that is fighting on your behalf or again giving you some kind of advice. This could be a week where being analytical, being intellectual, and getting in touch with your intuition can help you manipulate a situation to your advantage. You may be able to prevent something oncoming, something that you foresee as troubling or challenging. You may be able to use your skills of intelligence and problem solving to head that off at the pass. This is a queen, though, who, again, if there are any kind of issues of loyalty or devotion, or where you feel like people are being condescending or they're working against you, this could be a week where you decide either you're going to make peace or you're in full-on war mode. You may be standing up for yourself. You may be defending yourself. There could be issues where there's some misinformation or somebody is overly aggressive. There's some browbeating going on, or maybe somebody's saying the wrong thing. There's some sarcasm, or somebody says something kind of cutting or ugly. It could be somebody is thinking in a rigid manner. There's a lack of perspective. They're being too intellectual about something. Or somebody's being untruthful. And we come back to that loyalty and devotion, issues of faithfulness. And so some of you may be going out of your way to make something happen, connect with another person, create some kind of situation that would be of benefit to you. And in the process, you misrepresent yourself in some way, or vice versa. It could be that you're trying to gain an advantage over some kind of hardship, emotional disappointment. Maybe you're cutting something out of your life. Maybe, somebody's being cold and unresponsive. Maybe you're getting together with somebody simply based on shared issues. You've both been hurt before. Maybe we should be a couple. Some of you, the issue is trying to gain an advantage just to pull a person in, get them to feel something for you, rather than focus on creating a real relationship. You maybe just want that feather in your cap. For some of you, this is somebody who's very practical. You're trying to gain an advantage. Maybe you're working slowly through a relationship because you're connecting with somebody who has suffered in the past, and you want to make sure that you go about things and do it the right way. Because this is somebody who, maybe they've been single for a long time. Maybe you've been single for a long time. Maybe you're the one nursing some hurts and old wounds and disappointments. In the negative, this is somebody who's calculating, who's vengeful. But this largely, the Queen's attitude in this case is largely because she has suffered. There's something that she's been through, some ordeal, that obviously she doesn't want to endure again. And so whether she's acting in her shadow or she's acting in the positive, she's using that energy based on some kind of disappointment that she suffered. Now, the underlying energy is the sun, which is a wonderful card. It's one of my favorites. And it means that this month for you is focused on your ambition, your success, how fulfilled you are, and feeling optimistic about life. This could be a month where you feel empowered. There could be some prosperous development that gives you an advantage, and you have to make a decision about that. For some of you, this is about energy, your health, and maybe you're trying to gain an advantage over something, maybe something medical. There could be a focus on children, on fathers, on authority figures, on life choices for you. Maybe you're dealing with prominent people, or you're dealing with intellectuals, people that are in the academic or scientific field. So this is going to be a month that offers some type of transformation for you. There's an opportunity for change here, the opportunity to follow your dream or make some changes in yourself, take on some new identity or outlook. So you're going to be feeling good about yourself, and you're going to be looking at life in a more positive light. And in the process of trying to gain an advantage, trying to get ahead, trying to achieve something, opportunities will present for you. And you're going to have to make some decisions about how to gain an advantage. It's going to be important for you to be flexible about that, because those opportunities are also going to open up doorways that have challenge to them, and maybe more challenges than you were expecting. And so how you respond to that is going to be important. Remember, the Seven of Wands says we want to inspire, we want to motivate rather than make people feel threatened. And again, it's important to feel, to be flexible, to be open to new possibilities, and to put in that hard work to create the partnership that we want. So you may begin to have a better understanding of what your purpose is in life, and who the key players are, and what purpose they serve in relation to your destiny. This is going to be a month where you can attract good things, good people, good news, good situations, and you can wield influence on others. So you're going to be sharing, you're going to be exchanging, and being diplomatic, being objective and non-judgmental is going to pull great results for you. It's going to help you overcome challenges. And even if you are dealing with somebody who is Queen of Swords in the shadow side, you're going to be able to deal with difficult people specifically because you're using your good energy. You're going to connect to others that can open doors for you, give you good information, make you feel that you have somebody to rely on, a source of, you have people that are for you. They have your back. Now, regardless of what's going on, what kind of challenge it presents, because you are going to have some this month, still, the sun guarantees that there's a bright spot for you. The issue is not to push too hard, to take things slow, and not let how slow things are going be a source of frustration for you. You're looking for long-term results, not that immediate gratification. So don't let your eagerness to get ahead make you push too hard, or try to unfold things in a way where it's just not good. Let things happen naturally. Don't allow your self-doubt to get in the way. And don't allow doubt to overshadow good judgment. There's some situations you just can't save. Some people that don't need to be saved. Some people that you don't need to be going out of your way to impress, because those are just not good situations for you. This is also about being mindful of being narcissistic or arrogant or domineering or brash or impulsive or overbearing, and again, pushing too hard. Because if that's the case, you're just simply going to wear yourself out. So this is about diplomacy, being friendly, being non-judgmental, looking at other people's viewpoint, using your intuition to make good decisions, being fair, balanced in your judgment, having foresight to offset any potential challenges that are coming your way. Let any kind of frustration be a motivation for you. This is a month that requires some kind of change. And it's largely centered around recognition for you, whether that's recognition in a partnership or in business, or with the world at large. This is about your achievement, your place in the world, and your partnerships. Having constructive connections with others, and being mindful of how you are allowing yourself to be dealt with in your connections. For some of you, there's going to be a challenging development. There could be some delays. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made. But for some reason, this decision should not be rushed. There's a decision perhaps about how to gain an advantage, or a decision to defend yourself. Maybe this is something legal or medical or educational. But this is something that you're going to have to carefully think through. On some level, whatever you're involved in, somebody is working to, there's a strategy, and the strategy is divide and conquer. And somebody's going to take over a situation where maybe there's no resolution, people are at odds, and whoever this person is, they're going to take charge, and they're going to impose the law of the land according to them. This could be a situation where people are arguing their various viewpoints and there's no resolution. And while all of this is going on, somebody else is suffering in the background. In spite of all the problems, challenges, obstacles you might face, and however many things go wrong, that Seven of Wands is going to be your card to play. You're going to try to gain an advantage because there's a desire to get ahead, to stand your ground, or defend yourself to continue the fight. All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know with your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great month, and I look forward to speaking with you next month.